Hello and welcome. Today we're not just going to talk about getting through tough times. No, we're going to become architects. We're going to talk about building something truly incredible, a structure of personal resilience. Okay, let's get right into it. I mean, of course, right? We all have. You know that feeling when a project totally collapses, a goal just slips away, or life just decides, nope, not going according to plan. It's that universal gut punch of disappointment. But the real question isn't if we get knocked down, it's always about what we do next. And that right there is exactly what we're digging into today. Just imagine for a second that your resilience isn't just something you have, but something you can actually consciously design and build. A real blueprint you can follow piece by piece to construct a version of yourself that doesn't just survive challenges, but actually thrives because of them. So before any architect can start building up, they have to lay a rock-solid foundation. And that's where we're going to start. What are we actually building on here? What does true resilience even mean? Okay, let's look closer at this definition. The wording here is so interesting. It's not about ignoring pain or just being tough and immune to setbacks. The source material defines it as the ability to manage these things more wisely. And wisdom, well, wisdom implies learning and growing and having a thoughtful response, not just trying to power through it. This is such a critical distinction to make. See, endurance is kind of like gritting your teeth and just pushing through a storm. And hey, that's important sometimes, but it's passive. Architecture is totally different. It's the active, intentional process of designing structures that can handle the storm in the first place, and maybe even use its energy. And this just brilliantly illustrates that exact idea. The old way of thinking was all about bouncing back, trying to get back to the exact same place you were before the failure. But this new framework is about building forward. You actually use the raw materials of that failure, the lessons, the experience, to build something new, something stronger. You're not just making repairs, you're making an upgrade. All right, we've got our foundation poured. Now it's time to put up the first major load-bearing pillar of our whole structure. And this one's a biggie, the mindset shift. This quote straight from our source material is so key. It tells us this isn't just some nice idea. It's a structured, actionable exercise. The mindset shift is the official starting point for a real, tangible process of building that strength. It sounds great, doesn't it? But what does it actually mean in the real world? How do we, flip that mental switch? Well, it all comes down to how we decide to define failure itself. So here's the crucial point, right here on the screen. In the old mindset, failure feels like a stop sign, a dead end. It feels like a judgment on who you are. But in this new resilient mindset, failure is just feedback. It's data. It's just information telling you, hey, that didn't work. Let's try something else. It's not an end point at all. It's a compass pointing you in a new direction. Okay, let's see how this all connects. A new mindset is fantastic, but let's be real, without action, it's just a nice thought. And that's where our second pillar comes in, the growth plan. This is how we turn that new insight into actual impact. This visual really says it all. You can tell yourself all day long that failure is feedback, but what do you actually do with that feedback? A plan. A plan is the bridge between your new perspective and real-world progress. It's the architectural drawing that guides the actual construction. And here is that blueprint. It's a simple, elegant 3-step process. So step 1, assess the challenge. Just look at what happened as objectively as you can. What were the facts? Step 2, identify the lesson. This is where you really process the feedback. What did this experience actually teach you? And then crucially, step 3, define the next action. What is the one single concrete thing you will do now with this new wisdom? This is what transforms you from feeling like a victim of circumstance into being an active learner. So there we have it, the complete architectural kit for building a more resilient you. You see, it's not some kind of magic, it's a process. It's basically personal engineering. You get it now. The foundation is all about managing challenges wisely. You have the 2 essential pillars, that mindset shift to see failure as feedback, and the growth plan to turn that feedback into real action. And you have that 3-step blueprint to guide you every single time. You are officially equipped. So if you take away just one thing from all this, what should it be? It's this. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. By reframing failure not as a stop sign, but as a compass, and by using that feedback to create a real, actionable plan, you become the architect of your own growth. You are the one holding the blueprints. So I'll leave you with this question. Think about a recent challenge you faced, big or small. Using this framework we just walked through, what's the lesson? And what is your next action? What's going to be the very first brick you lay in the architecture of your own resilience, starting right now?